Welcome to one of Austria's wildest and most breathtaking landscapes, the Gosa National Park. Nestled in the heart of Styria, this natural paradise spans more than 75 square kilometers of dramatic mountains, deep valleys and roaring rivers. The story of Gosa is written in stone and water. Towering limestone peaks rise sharply from the Enns River, creating some of the steepest and most rugged terrain in all of the Eastern Alps. Among these peaks stands Hochtor, the highest summit of the park, reaching an impressive height of over 2,300 meters. Gosa is a sanctuary of raw wilderness. It is a place where nature still follows its ancient rhythm. Dense forests of spruce and beech cloak the lower slopes, giving way to alpine meadows where rare flowers bloom in spring and summer. Wildlife thrives here, including chamois, red deer, marmots and golden eagles soaring high above the cliffs. The Enns River, cutting through the limestone canyon, is the lifeblood of the park. It has carved out one of Austria's most stunning gorges, attracting kayakers and rafters from around the world who come to experience its challenging rapids and pristine beauty. But Gosa is not only a haven for adventure seekers. Hikers can enjoy tranquil trails leading to panoramic viewpoints, while nature lovers can explore peaceful forests, rich with biodiversity. In winter, the landscape transforms into a snowy wonderland, perfect for snowshoeing and peaceful reflection. The park also protects centuries-old cultural heritage. Small mountain villages like Johnsbach and Admont are gateways to the region. Admont Abbey, home to one of the world's largest monastic libraries, stands as a beacon of human creativity amidst the wild. Welcome to Lake Constance, one of Europe's most beautiful and historic lakes. Nestled between three countries, Germany, Austria, and Switzerland, this natural wonder stretches over 63 kilometers in length and covers an area of more than 500 square kilometers, making it one of Central Europe's largest lakes. Also known as the Bodensee in German, Lake Constance offers a breathtaking blend of crystal-clear waters, charming towns, and snow-capped Alps on the horizon. Its shores have been welcoming travelers for centuries, offering a timeless escape where nature, culture, and adventure meet. Start your journey in Lindau, a picture-perfect island town in Germany, famous for its old lighthouse and the Bavarian lion statue guarding the harbor. Wander through cobbled streets lined with medieval buildings, cozy cafes, and colorful facades that tell stories of the past. On the Swiss side, discover the town of Romanshorn, a peaceful gateway to the lake, or visit Stein am Rhein, where beautifully preserved half-timbered houses line the riverbanks. Each town has its own charm, blending history with the tranquility of lakeside life. Austria's jewel on the lake is Bregenz, known for its famous floating stage. Every summer, the Bregenz Festival transforms the waterfront into an open-air theater, drawing music lovers from around the world. Imagine watching an opera while the sun sets behind the mountains, a truly magical experience. Lake Constance is not only about towns and cities. The lake's shores and islands are rich with natural beauty. Menno Island, known as the Flower Island, is home to stunning gardens, exotic plants and colorful butterflies, a paradise of blooms throughout the year. Outdoor lovers will find endless adventures here. Welcome to the Polo Valley Nature Park, a hidden gem in the heart of Styria, Austria. This peaceful valley, surrounded by gentle hills and lush forests, offers a perfect escape into nature's calm beauty. Covering an area of around 125 square kilometers, Polo Valley is a sanctuary where tradition, culture, and the natural world exist in perfect balance. The landscape here is shaped by soft rolling hills, colorful orchards, and meadows that bloom with wildflowers in spring and summer. The air carries the scent of apples, pears, and cherries, making it clear why this region is lovingly called the Garden of Austria. At the heart of the valley lies the charming market town of Polo, often called the Styrian Versailles. Its most iconic landmark is the Polo Parish Church, a grand Baroque masterpiece often compared to a cathedral for its size and beauty. Strolling through the narrow streets of Polo, visitors can enjoy cozy cafes, traditional markets, and friendly locals who welcome guests with warm hospitality. But the real magic of Polo Valley lies in its natural treasures. The Masenberg mountain, rising to over 1,200 meters, invites hikers to explore peaceful forest paths and panoramic viewpoints. Gentle walking trails wind through apple orchards, ancient oak forests, and past crystal-clear streams. Polo Valley is also a paradise for wildlife. Deer roam the forests, birdsong fills the air, and butterflies dance among the meadows. The valley's farmers and craftsmen work in harmony with nature, preserving old traditions and producing organic food. Welcome to one of Vienna's most iconic landmarks, the magnificent Vienna Rathaus, also known as the Vienna City Hall. Located in the heart of Austria's capital, this grand neo-Gothic masterpiece stands as a symbol of history, culture, and civic pride. Completed in the year 1883, the Rathaus was designed by the famous architect Friedrich von Schmidt. With its tall spires, elegant arches, and intricate stone carvings, the building looks like something out of a fairy tale. Its tallest tower rises to nearly 105 meters, crowned by the famous Rathausmann, a symbolic figure of a medieval knight watching over the city. Step closer, and you will be amazed by the building's stunning facade. Thousands of sculpted details decorate its walls, telling stories of Vienna's history and traditions. The front square, called Rathausplatz, serves as a stage for some of the city's most beloved events throughout the year. During winter, the square transforms into a magical Christmas market, where glowing lights, decorated trees, and the sweet scent of roasted chestnuts fill the air. In summer, it hosts the famous Vienna Film Festival, where locals and visitors gather to watch open-air performances and enjoy international cuisine. Inside the Rathaus, history and modern life meet. The Grand Ballroom, with its crystal chandeliers and tall windows, is a masterpiece of Gothic Revival design and hosts elegant receptions and concerts. The building also houses the offices of the mayor and the city council, making it not only a tourist attraction, but also a living center of Vienna's government. The Vienna Rathaus is more than just architecture. It is a gathering place for the people of Vienna, a backdrop for celebrations, protests, and cultural festivals. Welcome to Auchen Sea, a beautiful alpine paradise located in the heart of Austria's Salzburg region. Surrounded by towering peaks and lush valleys, Auchen Sea is a place where nature, adventure, and relaxation come together in perfect harmony. This charming region is made up of two unique destinations. Altenmarkt, a cozy market town, rests in a peaceful valley at an altitude of 842 meters. Its friendly streets, traditional Austrian houses, and welcoming cafes create a warm atmosphere that invites visitors to slow down and enjoy the alpine lifestyle. Just a short drive higher into the mountains, you will find Auchen Sea, one of Austria's most famous ski resorts. Located at over 1,350 meters, Auchen Sea offers breathtaking mountain scenery and world-class slopes. It is a paradise for winter sports lovers. In the snowy months, skiers and snowboarders from around the world come to experience its perfectly groomed pistes and powdery off-piste runs. Auchen Sea has even hosted World Cup ski races, adding to its reputation as a premier alpine destination. But Auchen Sea is not just for winter. In summer, the green meadows and forests open up endless opportunities for hiking, mountain biking, and family adventures. Gentle walking trails lead you through peaceful alpine landscapes, while crystal-clear lakes and mountain huts invite you to rest and recharge. Families will love visiting Theresa, a modern thermal spa in Altenmarkt, where you can relax in warm pools, enjoy thrilling water slides, and soak in healing mineral waters, all with stunning mountain views. The region also celebrates its rich cultural traditions. Welcome to Maria Theresa Square, one of Vienna's grandest and most elegant public spaces. Located in the heart of Austria's capital, this square is more than just a beautiful place. It is a celebration of history, art, and imperial glory. Maria Theresa Square is named after Empress Maria Theresa, one of the most powerful and influential rulers in Austrian history. She reigned in the 18th century and shaped the culture, politics, and architecture of the Habsburg Empire. At the center of the square stands her majestic bronze monument, towering over 20 meters high. The Empress is depicted seated on her throne, surrounded by generals, scientists, and artists who flourished during her reign. On either side of the square, two magnificent buildings mirror each other in design and grandeur. To the north stands the Natural History Museum, home to one of the world's finest collections of minerals, fossils, and prehistoric artifacts. To the south lies the Art History Museum, which houses masterpieces by great artists such as Rembrandt, Raphael, and Titian. These museums, built in the late 19th century, reflect Vienna's golden age. Their facades are adorned with statues and carvings, and their grand domes rise gracefully into the sky. Between them, manicured gardens, colorful flower beds, and gravel pathways invite visitors to stroll and relax. Throughout the year, Maria Theresa Square becomes a lively meeting place. In winter, the square transforms into a magical Christmas market, where wooden stalls sell handmade crafts, hot mulled wine, and festive treats. In summer, open-air events and guided tours bring history to life under the warm Austrian sun. But beyond its beauty, Maria Theresa Square tells the story of Vienna itself. It represents a city where art, science, and power have come together for centuries. Welcome to the charming old town of Linz, a city where history and modern life blend together on the banks of the Danube River. Linz, the capital of Upper Austria, is often celebrated for its innovation and culture, but at its heart lies the timeless beauty of its old town, or Altstadt. As you walk through the cobbled streets of Linz Old Town, every corner tells a story. The main square, Hauptplatz, is one of the largest in all of Austria, stretching nearly 13,000 square meters. Surrounded by pastel-colored buildings and lively cafes, this square has been the center of Linz's social life for centuries. At its heart stands the Trinity Column, a tall marble monument built in the early 18th century as a symbol of gratitude and protection. From Hauptplatz, narrow alleys lead you to hidden courtyards, cozy restaurants, and unique boutiques. Along Landstrasse, one of the oldest streets in Linz, the architecture reflects a blend of Gothic, Renaissance, and Baroque styles. Beautiful facades tell tales of Linz's medieval merchants and noble families. One of the crown jewels of the old town is the old cathedral, also known as Ignatius Kirche, with its twin towers and richly decorated Baroque interior. Just a short walk away, you'll find the Mozart House, where the young composer Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart once stayed and composed his Linz Symphony. But Linz Old Town is not just frozen in the past. Today, it is alive with cultural festivals, street performances, and local markets. The city's creative spirit shines through art galleries, independent theaters, and contemporary design shops hidden within its historic walls. Stroll further uphill, and you will reach the Linz Castle, or Schloss Museum, which has watched over the city since the 15th century. Welcome to Graz Old Town, one of Europe's best preserved historic centers and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Located in the heart of Styria, Austria, Graz is a city where medieval streets, Renaissance courtyards, and Baroque palaces blend harmoniously with modern life. As you stroll through the Old Town, you will feel the spirit of centuries past. Narrow cobbled streets weave between colorful houses and hidden passageways, inviting you to explore at every turn. The beating heart of Graz Old Town is the Hauptplatz, the main square, surrounded by elegant townhouses, and the Grand Town Hall, or Rathaus, with its striking facade. Towering above the city is the famous Schlossberg, a tree-covered hill where the iconic clock tower, or Uhrturm, stands proudly. To reach it, climb over 260 steps carved into the hillside, or take the scenic funicular railway. From the top, enjoy breathtaking views over the red rooftops of the city and the surrounding Styrian countryside. Back in the streets below, discover the Landhaus, a masterpiece of Renaissance architecture with its beautiful arcaded courtyard. This building once housed the provincial government and remains a symbol of the region's rich history. Nearby, the Glockenspielplatz comes alive 3 times a day when wooden dancing figures emerge from the Glockenspiel, charming visitors with their joyful performance. Wander along Sporgasse, one of the oldest streets in Graz, lined with boutique shops, cozy cafes, and historic facades. Don't miss the double spiral staircase in the Berg, a fascinating architectural marvel where 2 staircases intertwine yet lead in the same direction, a true symbol of Graz's creative spirit. Graz Old Town is not just about history, it is a vibrant center of culture and daily life. Welcome to the Imperial Castle of Nuremberg, one of Germany's most important medieval fortresses and a powerful symbol of the country's imperial history. Rising above the rooftops of Nuremberg's Old Town, this mighty fortress has watched over the city for nearly 1,000 years. The castle's history dates back to the 11th century, when it became one of the main residences of the Holy Roman Emperors. For centuries, kings and emperors held court here, making Nuremberg one of the political centers of medieval Europe. As you approach the Kaiserberg, its massive stone walls, defensive towers, and ancient gates tell stories of power, battles, and diplomacy. The complex includes 3 main parts: the Imperial Castle itself, the Burgrave's Castle, and the buildings of the Imperial City. Together, they form one of the most complete castle ensembles from the Middle Ages in Europe. Step inside the castle grounds, and you'll find the palace, the main residential building, featuring grand halls where imperial assemblies once took place. The Romanesque double chapel, built in the 12th century, is a masterpiece of medieval architecture, where the emperor and his court worshipped side by side. One of the highlights of the castle is the deep well, which plunges more than 50 meters into the rock below. It once provided water to the fortress during sieges and still fascinates visitors today. Nearby, the Sinwell Tower offers panoramic views over the red-roofed city of Nuremberg and beyond. But the Imperial Castle of Nuremberg is more than stone walls and towers. It is a living monument to the past, carefully preserved and thoughtfully restored. Inside the museum, you can explore exhibitions on medieval life, imperial power, and the city's rich history. The castle also played a vital role in the tradition of the Holy Roman Empire. Welcome to Aken Sea Lake, often called the Tyrolean Sea. Nestled between the rugged peaks of the Karwendel and Röfen Mountains, Aken Sea is the largest lake in Tyrol and one of the most breathtaking natural destinations in Austria. Stretching over 9 kilometers in length and up to 1 kilometer wide, this alpine lake covers an area of more than 6 square kilometers. Its waters shimmer in shades of turquoise and emerald, fed by crystal-clear mountain springs and glaciers. At an altitude of nearly 920 meters above sea level, Aken Sea offers visitors fresh air, peaceful landscapes, and countless outdoor adventures. In summer, Aken Sea transforms into a paradise for water lovers. Sailboats glide across the lake's surface, while kayakers, windsurfers, and stand-up paddlers enjoy the steady breezes. Swimmers can take a dip in the refreshing waters, which reach temperatures of up to 22 degrees Celsius during the warmest months. Hikers and mountain bikers will find over 500 kilometers of marked trails winding through the surrounding mountains and forests. Scenic routes lead you to panoramic viewpoints, alpine huts serving hearty Tyrolean dishes, and peaceful meadows filled with wildflowers. The Karwendel Nature Park, one of the largest protected areas in the Alps, offers a chance to spot chamois, marmots, and golden eagles in their natural habitat. In winter, Aken Sea becomes a quiet, snow-covered wonderland. The surrounding mountains offer gentle slopes for family-friendly skiing, while cross-country ski trails stretch for more than 200 kilometers, making Aken Sea one of Austria's top destinations for Nordic skiing. Snowshoeing and winter hiking are also popular ways to enjoy the serene landscape.